YouTube! So it is that time of year. The year's over, so it's time for a favorites video, but it's my 2015 favorites and not my December favorites. I love watching these videos, I love seeing what people really enjoyed for the year, and I'm going to show you what I really enjoyed for the year. Now, if you guys are going to be like, hey Meg, I really want to see your moisturizer, you liked this. I didn't do this by category. I just picked the 15 products that I couldn't stop grabbing for this year. Some of them are things I've used forever, some of them are fairly new, some of them are new discoveries, and let's just get into it. These are just the 15 products that I just could not get enough of this year. So the first one I don't have to actually show you. It's the L'Oreal Damage Erase Balm for my hair. I did a whole review on it. I'll be posting it shortly, so I'm not even going to go into it because I don't even have it to show. But this is in no particular order, but that's one. Look for my review. Ha! So picking out of my bag of favorites for the year, in no particular order, the Too Faced Stardust palette. I loved this palette this year. I just couldn't get enough of it. I just thought it was such a pretty addition to the Too Faced family. I love Too Faced shadows. I love like this look of Too Faced shadows that come in these books like this, and I was obsessed with this palette. The warm colors, the taupey shiny colors, the pops, the prettiest, just everything about it was awesome. Lemon Blossom. There you go. The next palette is another palette I enjoyed, and this is a surprise to me. I got this for Valentine's Day from my boyfriend. It is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. It looks like this. Now, I definitely thought I liked the first one more than this, but the reason I just have to put this in my favorites video is because this palette kind of changed my makeup game. Why? I never thought I was a girl who could wear warm colored eyeshadows, ever. Always cool tones, always taupes. But I got this for Valentine's Day for my boyfriend because I wanted it. And it just didn't look that appealing to me, to be honest, either. I was like, I mean, I don't really think these are colors that I'd wear, but I collect and I want because I'm a psycho, and I started kind of using them, and I started like blending things out with the peanut butter shade and using the coppery shades and the warmer shades in my crease, and now I really think that warm colors bring out my blue eyes, and I never thought I'd be putting reddish or rustish or copperish eyeshadows on my face. I never did, and even right now I have like rusty colored eyes and I love it. I mean, I guess you're always evolving, everything changes in the makeup game, but this was definitely a favorite because the product is definitely amazing. I really like it, but it also just helped me come out of my makeup shop. The CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara, this mascara changed the game for me because I'm in love with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but it's very expensive. And I know I have a lot of like really expensive things that I show you guys all the time, but those are things I save up for or splurge on when I'm like, treat yourself. I can't do that every day. And I go through mascara a lot. And I love the way this builds up my lashes. It kind of makes them like really thick. Like you could really go overboard with this, but if you don't, it makes them big and thick and really pretty. Kind of like the Better Than Sex does. So I don't have to spend $23, I can spend like $8. Love it! Next is a perfume. It is the Times Tupelo Lemongrass. And this is a very interesting scent. My boyfriend got it for me for, I forget what it was. I think it was our 6-month anniversary, even though like that was forever ago. But I brought it with me to the Bahamas, and it just reminds me of when I was in the Bahamas and spraying myself with it, and it just brings back so many good memories. And I wore it throughout the summer, and it's just really light and like almost, I don't want to say it's like a lemon cleaner smell. It's not like a lemon cleaner smell, but it is lemony, and it's not sweet. It's a tart, lighter lemon smell, but I really like the smell of lemon. I'm obsessed. And you get these, I got this at a florist shop, and they sell them in like specialty shops in like Cape May and Peddler's Village and in Chestnut Hill by where we live, and that's where he got it. And I love the little bottles. I got another one in Cape May, and they have like a little charm on them, and the bottles are just so timeless and beautiful, and I love it. It was the year of the highlight, and I bought a ton and tried a bunch, but my tried and true, which is broken, was my hard candy Tiki. So effortless, and you can put it on the tops of your cheekbones and everywhere, and it's so muted but so pretty, and it requires no work. It looks good with every look. It looks good on, I think, every skin tone. On mine, I've used it on brides. I love it. It's just so easy to work with, and it gives you such a pretty glow. Next is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. This is in light, but I really like the translucent, I think. No, it's the illuminator. That one's my favorite, but I'm out of it, and I don't know what my other one is. And this is the color light, but just in general, these concealers are awesome. They really are. Putting them under your eye. I've been using these for years. They've never let me down. This year was no different. Come on, like, the illuminator one's boss. Next is another YouTube favorite, and it's for such a good reason. I bought it this year because I was like, it can't be that good. It's like $1, but it is my NYC liquid liner. It has completely worn off the sides, but I have two. So matte, so dark, dries fast, dries all day. This is the only eyeliner I found that will stay on my lids, because my lids are kind of really tiny. It really bothers me. Like, when I close my eye, it'll go onto there. But this stays in place and it doesn't wear out. I'll do my cat eye, and sometimes when I use certain eyeliners and I do my cat eye, like, I work 16-hour days on my feet at a bar, so it wears off after a couple hours, running around, sweating, in the greasy kitchen. It's hot, it's fast-paced, it's too much for a lot of my eyeliners to handle, but this one does everything and more that I want it to do, and it has the best finish. It's just amazing, and it's so cheap. Next is a brush, and it's kind of like every other brush, but it also changed my makeup game. It is the Rite Aid Renewal brand, so it's really cheap, and it's the Blender crease brush. It looks like this. It's just a really fluffy, loose blender brush, but this changed my makeup game too. Like, I have so many crease brushes and nothing would ever blend things out the way I wanted it. This blends everything out exactly the way I want it. I have a crown crease brush. I have an Anastasia crease brush. I started using them around the holidays and I wasn't liking the way my eye makeup came out, and then I just like went back to this tried and true one I've been using all year, and it looked so much better and the way I like it. So this brush was just awesome to me. Like, it's from the drugstore, it's from Rite Aid, it's a store brand freaking brush, but I freaking love it. Go figure. Next is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Foundation. Now, when I first tried this, I hated it. Absolutely hated it. I was like, I don't really understand. I feel like it makes my face look cakey. I don't really like it. And then when I started really using it with my damp Real Technique sponge, I would brush it on with a foundation brush evenly over my face and then just dab, 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 dab. I mean, like, I'm talking about patience of an angel, like, to dab for like 5 minutes. And I looked like a plastic Barbie doll. My boyfriend would say how good my skin looked. I'd go into work, people would say how good my skin looked, that it just looked flawless. It really is a full coverage foundation that you put on your face and you dab it in until you look like you're plastic without perfections on your face. And it lasts a good long time. This is just awesome to look like you are fake, which who doesn't want to look fake when they want their skin to look flawless, you know? Next, I have a bunch of colors of them, and it might sound really random, but I really liked the new Maybelline Color Blur by Lip Studio matte blurring balm things. What are they? Color Blur by Lip Studio Cream Matte Lip Pencil. I didn't even use these to blur out. I just used them on my lips full in color. Matte, stayed for a really long time. I would wear these at work and I'd get so many compliments on people liking them. And they just stayed put. That's all I need is things to stay put. I thought these did a great job this year with that. I really like it. And then just in whole as a line, the Milani lip colors, matte lip colors. I love Milani lip colors, but their matte lip colors are just so nice. This is in the color Flirty. These are also long wearing. They smell like MAC lipsticks, like vanilla. I love the packaging. I just think as a whole, the Milani matte lipstick line was fabulous this year. I reached for them more than I can tell. I have 3 of them in my purse right now because I'm a psycho and I just throw them in there, but definitely good. Next was, as a whole, I loved the Maybelline matte lip colors too, the matte lipsticks, but my favorite was definitely 660 Touch of Spice. I have this one, and then I also have one in my purse. Everyone's gonna say the Kylie Jenner lip look because it's like that brownie nude color. It's just so perfect. It goes with every eye look. It ties together every look. It looks pretty. It looks natural. It's kind of like on my lips, but better. A little bit browny, but pink enough and nude enough to look pretty. And I don't look like a girl from the crypt when I wear it because it's pinky enough. And I just think that it's such a good color, and it goes with everything that I always make sure it's in my purse. I will wear like a crazy color lipstick, and then when it wears off, I'll just go over with this. So I have a pretty color on my lips without even doing any effort. Next is my Maybelline Dream Wonder foundation. You guys have seen this a ton in my videos this year. Super liquidy, super thin, watery foundation, flawless coverage. I blend this in with my fingers. That's my favorite way to blend this in, not even with a Real Technique sponge or with a brush. I just put it on my fingers and I wipe it in, and I just love how it looks. It's so fast, it's quick. I go to work. It has SPF 20 in it, so I actually used it all summer as a sunscreen as well. I would put it on my face and go to the beach and would not get burnt at all, and I didn't have to have that gross white cast look from sunscreen. I just used this. It's so easy to work with, and it looks so good. It's not like super full coverage, but it'll give you a nice wash of perfection across your face. This was a great find for me this year. So natural, but so great looking. I love it. Last but not least is an extremely new find for me. I have such bad dry skin that it hurts me. My lips hurt so bad all the time. Like in the wintertime, I always have to have chapstick with me, because if I eat anything acidy or saucy or something like pizza, I'm gonna have the worst dried lips on the planet. And after I get out of the shower, I can't even lay on my bed without putting on moisturizer, or else it feels like I have Godzilla skin and he's about to rip out of my face. It feels like my skin is going to rip. It's so dry. I never thought, I knew the fad of moisturizing your face with oils, but I thought that was so weird. I was like, why would I moisturize my face with an oil? That creeps me out. But this is a new favorite for me, but in my November Ipsy bag, I got the Josie Marin Light Argan Oil, 100% pure argan oil, ultra lightweight moisturizing oil, so it's probably like way lighter than the regular. This has just changed my skin game so much. My skin is so illuminated when I wake up in the morning and soft. Sometimes I don't even have to put a moisturizer on before I put my foundation on. That's just crazy to me. I don't have to put that thick gooky layer of moisturizer on and then put your foundation over it. It's just like, oh, this just settles into my skin so well, and I put it on after the shower or before I go to bed, or even sometimes a little I'll dab on my face before I put my makeup on, but it absorbs so well, and it doesn't make your face look oily. It just makes it look dewy and illuminated and pretty and natural, and I just have never gotten an effect like that, and it makes my skin so soft. I have considered going to work without putting foundation on when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, I could probably just put on some lip gloss and mascara and go, and I have. I never could foresee that in my darn future that I would not put anything on my face, because I have red spots and acne and dry patches that itch. This is ballin', and I really want to buy the full size, but I'm scared to because it's so much money, but I just have to have it, and I will buy the full size. And it's a new love in my life. That's my 15 products of 2015, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to jump into 2016 with you guys and YouTube and just be better. This is like a dream. Like, I get to talk about things that I like, and I get to play with it. And you guys are all so nice and fun, and why wouldn't I want to do this for fun? And it just takes me out of reality for a while, to be honest, to be here. And you know, we're all real people and we're all adults, and we all have so many things that we deal with in our everyday lives that you never see behind the scenes, but you will see now, because my boyfriend is starting a vlog channel, and he's already started it, and I will link below his vlog channel so you can watch kind of what we do. Well, he does, I'm in it back and forth on a daily basis, and you want to see me a little bit, and if you want to see him and our animals, our critter crew. But I'm really excited for 2016 and the adventures we're going to go on, and the songs we're going to sing, and I'm just so excited. And the makeup we're going to use and buy. I should use some up first, but we all know how hard that can be. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great night, and let's start off with an awesome year. Bye! Then we have to look in a mirror and just be like, and it looks perfect.